I have got to delete some of my videos on my console, my game console, taking up space. Ooh, the ones that I don't need, and then I gotta save the pictures on a hard drive or something. Whew. Welcome back to LA Noire. I thought it saved that part.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Come to California to be a secretary.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Oh, I guess the destination's already set.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
Okay, I guess. You just go ahead in the car. Ready for me to take that wheel. You know I drive crazy. We always gotta turn around.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
I should respond to that.
You, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Any central unit, car 16L reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identified.
11K, go ahead.
Death plunge. Oh, suicidal.
Murder. I'll do it! So help me God, I'll jump!
You need to get up there. Let me do the talking, detective. I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
Come on, Phelps, let's get moving.
You jumping? Make sure you warn me before you do.
I will! Wait.
Had to get to going.
What?
I don't know what that man's about to say.
You think this thing can hold you,
but
Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps.
He just kept going.
No offense, but I don't want you splashed on my shoes.
Are you crazy? What are you trying to do?
I remember my first jumper. Could have soaked them up with a sponge. I still can't eat spaghetti sauce.
Oh, he's
Shut
up
up,
here.
all right? I know what you're trying to do. It won't work.
He tried gonna die. Tried to gonna jump.
This what you wanted?
I can't do it. I'll come quietly. I need some help. Please. You gotta get me some help.
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
That's it. Wow, that was the most easiest one to do. Probably end up doing like 2 street crimes each playthrough to get it all done. And let's see if we can get back to where we're supposed to go. Should have went to the left side.
You don't need to turn here. It's left at the next intersection. You turn right now. Take the next right. Okay, at the next corner, go right. Okay, so go left at the next one.
I can trade though here.
You're making a right at the next intersection.
5 George is en route to 496 Broadway. Do you have another assignment there, Central?
I'm just gonna keep going. Like a lot of turns here. I'm just gonna keep going straight.
391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway.
We gotta do that later.
Code 3, identify.
Gonna pass through that. I'm trying to get through this lipstick murder thing.
11825, code 6.
Since this game's like 20-something hours, I think I played 6 hours so far. So I probably should do like maybe 2 or 3 of the crimes in this game. The random crimes in the game. If some of them was like easy like that suicidal one, then it would be more trickly to finish. Do you gotta get out? Yeah. I thought I was gonna do a cutscene. This the right area?
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, Detective.
Oh, okay. Might have to let my partner drive to get out of here.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Dang, naked. I didn't know she was gonna be naked. I had to rate this game not for children on my YouTube.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
And I know it's not made for kids. Wait a minute. Definitely not made for kids. I think kids nowadays, they know how a new body looks like now. They be on the internet all the time. Of course, they know how a lady looks like nude or a man looks like nude. I wouldn't be surprised. They already know what sex is, so.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
How people make a baby, you already know that.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Cause of death?
It could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
Dang.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely.
Yeah, had to be a ring.
Post-mortem.
That's the first time we ever got something from examining the body. Something like, because holding the thing down was a rumble thing happened there.
Interesting.
Baby daddy.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD, like Dahlia. Tex.
Oh, I thought that meant
Your
baby
guess is
daddy.
as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests from the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Let's look around here. No symbols on this brush, whatever this is.
The victim's bag?
Never the same, Mark.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
I was looking at more stuff in the bag.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Ah, it's like the globe. It's the globe. That doesn't look right. That looks right. Oh, hold up. Put that back. How you go back? How you go down though? Oh, maybe it's supposed to be like that then. I thought I had to go down. for the
Bomba
last
club.
puzzle piece.
Why steal a table lighter?
Hmm.
Can we get to the bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Optimistic, Cole.
There anything else? Guess that's it.
Great. How are we gonna look getting around this thing?
Auto enthusiast. Drive 5 different vehicles. Okay. That was I think that was a bronze trophy right there. Yep. Hold on, I'm gonna let my partner drive. Let me if he's he's by me.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going? Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
The werewolf?
For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. They've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stum. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Inquire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Say, honey, what time do you get off?
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't think so.
I started my shift 20 minutes ago.
Going to pay for that?
You're better off talking to the bartender.
Oh, I thought I could talk to her.
In the house, officer.
That's the spirit. Pour me another.
My eggs were running.
Who is this guy in the corner?
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
Oh.
We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Oh, Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Ring stolen from victim. Knowledge of husband.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Round the Hills Bronze Trophy. At the Bama Club, Dick and Cole to give up the license plate of Celine Henry's male companion. Now, what if I would have been mad at him, like been bad cop, or accused him? You probably wouldn't have gave me this.
Great help, sir. Thank you. Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Was it valuable? Could it be motive for her murder?
Who could say these days? I think it had more sentimental than monetary value.
You know the husband?
Sure, I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
I'm used to wishing, even though I might say good cop. Bad cop, dang. Wow. Okay.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCole. You've been a
2
big
out of
help.
3 correct.
One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Did I change outfits? I don't think I ever did change my outfit.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
Dang.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Oh, I need to call in it.
I can check your code or book you a table. Maybe you want to talk to the owner, mister. He's in the back somewhere.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks for your help.
Can I have another spoon?
You've got to be kidding. We're driving this?
Okay, then
Great.
don't come in this
How
car.
are we going to look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Can we go this way? We probably could.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty,
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
let it slide.
I thought I was making a slick turn.
You know, you
Good
picked the
turn
wrong
here.
job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position.
I don't think I had
As
that much
homicide
acid
detectives,
in
that
my field.
responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men
I've
combing
acid
Hollywood
everywhere I go,
Boulevard
yeah.
after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined. Okay, at the next corner, go right.
Need some slow behind cars in this thing.
It's left at the next intersection. Take the next left.
Okay, I think we're getting there.
Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe.
Is this close by?
391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Is this close by?
I need you to take a left at the next corner.
Ooh. It seems like a far away. It'll never be that close to you.
Take the next right.
I don't think this right is gonna be might not be. Let me see if I can go this way.
Up ahead, you make a right.
Oh shoot.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle. Go right through here.
Oh shoot. Oh Lord. Oh Lord
Right
Jesus.
on.
That was far away. I might have them drive to get back to my destination though when I go back to the apartment. That way I have to take a long trip. At least you could do that on this game, thank goodness.
Units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe.
Go to hell, Parker! No way I'm going down without a fight.
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too!
Shot the cop.
God damn it, get out. Put your
Dang.
hands in the air.
I gotta run after him.
He's hiding in the alley.
Give it up.
Oh, there you go.
LAPD.
In the alley.
Don't make me chase you.
Try wait. No, he's still going.
How long are you gonna keep this up?
Where'd he go? Oh. Shoot. Okay. I don't even know where he went. I gotta shoot him there.
Surrender now, or I will use deadly force.
He dead.
You've got to be kidding. We're driving this?
This is Car 11 King. Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger, 11K. All units, 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4. Repeat, code 4.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
I should have changed my outfit, but too late. Did I aim first? Oh, I got me a new outfit because it says 6. Oh, never mind. I remember that outfit. Unless this is new. I don't know. I'm not sure. The Broderick. He need him something different than these plain outfits he got.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Something don't seem right.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Apparently drank to death.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with it.
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Dang. He must have killed a kid. Yeah, 2 young children killed. That's probably why. Say he killed before. You probably ain't killed no kid before.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Well, I wear a size. Well, never mind. I wear a size 8. Oh, wait a minute. That's wear a size 9 in girls. But 8 in boys. Never mind. Cracked glass.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Mm-hmm. If you sober up, you can find me at
Celine and
apartment
Jacob
2.
are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Might be all the clues. There's so much stuff in this room. So much stuff in here.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Missing ring.
Tiffany. The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring. It doesn't appear to be connected. A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Yeah, I think that's it here. Where is the neighbors? Let's check this blue house over here.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
She got one of them bar doors.
Just give me some time to myself, please.
Okay, let's go ahead and go over here then. I think that's all the houses. Some more houses right there, but let's go here first. See if we can find somebody. They got their doors barred, man. Guess ain't nobody here.
solve that big case.
That might be the only neighbor. Did we knock on his door already? I think we did.
Heavens!
Screw loose.
We go all the way over here. You must be tired running. Yep, I guess that's the only neighbor. He already ready to go in the car.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say. You need to turn left at the next junction.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in and keep the hacks off our backs for a while. You don't need to turn here.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
All units, officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. A 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
That might be nearby. I don't know. Alright, but on my sirens in a good old minute.
We're taking the next left. Take the next right. Stay on this road. Just ignore this turn. Up ahead, you turn left.
Damn, this is longer than I thought it would be.
All units, officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive.
What's the situation?
Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
You picked the wrong bank to rob, my friend.
Another one over here. Dang. Where am I shooting at?
We've got to clear out the bottom floor. Come on, make a push for the building. Lay down some fire.
Stay down.
know, getting out of cover is kind of hard to do here. I don't know why. Pick up weapon.
They blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here.
Try to wait for us at the elevator.
Don't give them a chance to regroup.
Wish me luck.
Wrong floor, police van. You have no idea.
Am I the only one here?
Taking so long.
Real clever, asshole. I'm gonna find
There's another one over here somewhere.
As soon as he pokes his head out, we step on it. There! Light him up!
Think I saw him right there. Maybe not.
There he is! Blast him!
Oh shoot. He didn't came out when I peeked my head out. I thought I saw somebody. Officer down. Officer down. They expect me to do all this by myself? Dang, we gotta do the whole thing back over. Lord, I tell you. Let's try it one more time, because I think I could have got it.
What's the situation?
Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
You picked the wrong bank to rob, my friend.
Anyway, I'm trying to get this person right here. Is they still there? Oh, he's dead now.
Move inside. We've got to clear out the bottom floor.
Come on, make a push to the building.
What the heck? People in the way.
Cover me.
Ooh, watch out, about die here. I better wait till you heal. Looks like Mafia, the blurred, the dark stream, and they about to die. I think that guy's still alive, ain't it? Oh, there's somebody up here. Why they got my thing like that? Aim like that. I don't know why they got it aim set right there. I might have to do a strong aim assess on here.
They blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here.
Did they block the
Don't
stairs?
give them a chance to regroup.
I guess they did. You can't even go in there.
Wish me luck.
Wrong floor, police van. You have no...
The buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal.
Come on, Cole, what's taking so long?
Oh, you was still alive. I just got up, yo.
I know you're there.
Let's see if I can go this way. Nope.
Real clever, asshole! You!
I can't really aim right here.
We step on it.
I'm gonna have to aim the other way. Oh shoot. Move out the way. I could have went through the desk. I think I got it. Oh, the other dude over there.
Your move, mister. Come get me.
Just you and me. You can live to tell the tale.
There's one more.
There! Light him up!
Hope you don't have a Molotov. That it?
That's it. That's all of them. Car 11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
Roger on your ambulance 11K. All units code 4 on the 211 at Bank of America. Code 4.
You can drive.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Okay, follow your lead, I guess.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're going to have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus. I'm sorry.
Maybe he didn't do it. I'm gonna look around before I investigate him.
You're a flight risk, pal.
Don't think this is anything.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
Oh, wait a minute. There's something there. Wow. Say, I don't see nothing on this page.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Thank you for the offer. Need
The
you
oldest
to do
problem there
something
is what
about
to do
my
about
wife.
the old lady.
Try to hide that, huh? I see. Oh, he was packing.
Size 11s.
Ain't nothing in here. Around here, is it? Nope. I think that's it.
So what next?
Ask him some questions. Keep it simple. I'll do the rest.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
That's too bad, Cop.
We get the impression that Celine liked to live the glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty. But when she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
You left her. Okay.
And how are we meant to believe that, Jacob? It isn't looking good for you.
That nosy bitch from next door, Janie Horgan. She'll tell you I left. And what time.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Accused.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, big mouth? Huh?
I'm gonna go with that note.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her.
Dang.
I was trying to have her committed.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
You sure? You sure about that? I mean, use my tuition. I should accuse this tail. Oh, good call. Okay.
Did a neighbor see you? Did you talk to anyone? You need an alibi, Jacob.
I don't have one. I was here. I listened to Amos and Andy on the radio, and then I went to bed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Dang. Ooh, you ready?
You're off.
Let's just...
Ooh.
What's this bunker?
Oh, you're a good fighter. I thought you put the fight with... Oh my goodness. I thought the circle button was the fight button. Oh, X button. Okay. This fight is so whack. Hold up. Guys, hold up. Ooh. That fight, man. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. I thought it was the circle button to punch him. It was the X button. I keep getting all that mixed up. I keep forgetting to check to see if I can change the controls of this thing. I don't think you could, though.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages.
He almost had me.
I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Keep a lid on. Complete a draw without losing your hat as an LTD detective or investigator. Keep a lid on. Okay. Bronze trophy.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
I had to renew my video on here.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Go to Mindy's apartment.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're going to get.
Oh, hold up, wait a minute. Controller buzzed.
Mendez, apartment 16.
What is my partner doing, man? It's buzzing. Oh, hold up. Oh, floor.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Do they have an elevator in here? I don't think they do. You gotta do a lot of floors here. Okay. Should be the second floor right here. Where's the stair? Hold up. Oh, no stairway. Third floor. Oh shoot, I keep getting the stairway mixed up. The stairway is right there. That's the fourth floor. Yep.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Oh, is that the out? That's outside of mine. Can I kick this door down? Nope. They could have exit. I think they would have exit by now.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to click that one. That right there.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
I think that's it.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Uh-oh.
Do not lose
Dude's
that
gonna do a
son of
chase
bitch.
scene.
I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there!
Way up high.
You don't need to do this,
Yeah,
Alonzo!
hold the X button to slide down. I'm going in the car now.
Get in and drive.
I'm glad he was right there, so I can get a car.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Oh my goodness. I thought I did that good turn. Oh, he tried way up there now. Oh shoot, I lost him. I lost him. Just by that little thing. I don't know where he went. Mission done. I lost. Hope they start me back from when I got in the car.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
So much turns in here. Yeah, make sure I watch out for that turn. Oh, you went that way.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
Damn. Ooh, this gonna be terrible.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
You got the gun.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
I got a traffic stop. Tron's trophy. Disable a suspect vehicle with help from your partner. 15% total trophy process.
Hands behind your head!
Card running up.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself from your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
I still don't get why she got killed. Maybe that was somebody that was jealous, wanted her. Jiggle sweating in central lockup. 3 out of 7. Questions correct. Clues found. I knew I had missed a clue. Probably missed a clue in that apartment before they hit the cut scene.
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
Golden butterfly. Another murder.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
I'm just gonna keep going.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I think this is maybe the beginning of the a lot of female murders from what somebody mentioned in Gamefly, but I'll see if there's another female murder coming on.
5 charges en route to 496 Broadway. You have another assignment, Duke Central?
Try to let
Did a
him
decent
drive.
job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all. Slow and steady, come on!
Slow and steady my behind. Oh, he's right there anyway. Unless it's above the bridge. Might be above the thing bridge. Look at that.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
Let me see something. Yeah, it's probably above the bridge. How you get up there though? You know what? You know what?
Calm down!
Oh, I think I see a thing where you can get up. I was about to let him drive.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have 2 of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter.
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take the life of the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Detective, I was first on scene.
So what's going on over
You
there?
find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Okay, she tried naked too. She is tried naked too, even though she's an old lady.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Here she is.
Yep, she's naked too. Or, hold up, thing rumbled real trick. Why did it rumbled? Oh.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story. Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we've got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
This position seems so weird. He was like waiting on examining the body.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
That was an older lady that got killed.
Another day, another dollar.
What's this mark?
Another ring.
Finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
I think that's it.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money? Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
This is like the same as the other case we just did. Might be the same person. You probably put the wrong people in jail. Although I don't know why they ran.
Reported by who?
Let me see if these people found anything.
Thanks very much for your help.
No? Hmm.
This is awful. Just awful.
This is a secure area. You all need to leave.
Okay, I guess not.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Never mind, I guess we need to look for more clues. Hold up. Never mind. There must be some more clues. I see a blue dot here.
Find anything interesting?
Hasn't given me anything to go on. This isn't what we're looking for.
Well, that's just some more stuff around here.
Find
Oh,
anything
we already
interesting?
looked at her. Yeah, we looked at that already. Hold up. Oh yeah, we look at all this. Oh, never mind.
Look at your mark. It's very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
That's what we miss. I guess. I think that was the
Find
last
anything
clip.
interesting?
Detectives, R&I says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence? You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? There still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? You know, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bear.
This conversation is over.
Dang, you let him cheat on his wife.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
We'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
It's kind of weird that she just let him in so bash.
Work boots. Size 8s.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Another missing
Elgin
ring.
wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
I mean, wristwatch. It's the ring right here.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Hold up, let's go to. Do we look through here yet?
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
I do good cop.
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once.
I ain't got no
She said
tuition
she was
points
leaving if he ever
left.
did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And we always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Dang, I almost got 3 correct.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
9s, you think?
You know anyone who wears a smallish men's shoe who had a major grudge against your wife? Is there something you would like to tell us, Hugo?
No, I do not. You finished making hints?
I saw size. Wait a minute, his shoe was 8 in it. I should have said. Dang it, I should have accused him on that one. Lord. So I can go back. I
You
forgot
phoned in a
about
missing
that.
persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
He took long for the dance.
And you didn't report that she was missing till this morning? That's very unusual, Mr. Muller. Not to mention suspicious.
Look, I was annoyed with her. That's why I was waiting for her to come home. Why, you telling me something different?
Work boots.
You better think about leaving, or you're gonna have some trouble on your hands.
I should have said his size 8 shoes. Dang it. I want to go back to that though.
So you were
I'm gonna
here all
accuse him
night?
again.
You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
I think I saw his thing was size 8.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Which one was the size 8? Let me just say size 8.
Calling me a liar on the day I lose my wife.
I think his one was size 8 when I was looking over there.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Oh well.
Yes, that's right.
You good cop.
Where's the school?
Belmont High on West 2nd Street. There's a parking lot next door where the parents wait for the kids.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Bad cop.
I think you set this up, Hugo. I think you kicked up a fuss about staying home for an alibi. Then you followed your wife and murdered her.
You're out of your mind coming in here making accusations like that. Come out into the yard and I'll make you take that back, mister.
I don't know how much I got
Getting
right on
hostile
there.
with us is a
One.
very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no
I
murderer.
should accuse him.
Make
there,
some
'cause
arrangements
he-
for your daughter, and then
the
present
daughter
yourself
say
to
he
Central
did hit
Station
her.
for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on it.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Please don't get hit crossing this road.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mahler put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
What are you doing?
Step away from the incinerator.
Oh, Lord.
Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this
You
guy
trying
to
to
make a case.
You trying to burn something, huh? I see. Man, how could it tackle him? I'm trying to tackle him. Bruh, I'm not that close to him, I don't think. I kept pressing the X button down. What is he doing?
Enough running, Hugo. Hands where we can see them.
Check in the incinerator, Phelps. I'll hold our stupid friend here.
Trying to drain his shoes. Yeah, his shoes are
This
size
doesn't
8.
look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
I didn't see the blood.
Get him
This
booked
was
in
one
a
she
central,
missed.
officer.
I gotta
Put
look
him
at
in
that
an
again.
interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the cat.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid. Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9
Yep.
times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Any central unit of possible
Then he was abusive.
Belmont High School,
Husband.
1575.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where? You're going on another drive with Baby Gardner, aren't you?
Oh boy.
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps.
Uh-oh.
I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Who is this guy? I don't know if I gotta keep pressing the X to tackle him or hold X. Let me get more closer. Come on. I'm trying to tackle. Got him. Raj trophy. Chase down and tackle a fleeing suspect on foot as a LAPD detective. Ashprat Jungle. Bronze trophy. Okay, so you gotta repeatedly press X for that.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Yeah, child molester.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
So I made it. Did both of them have something to do with killing the wife, or what? The husband and the rapist? I'm confused. You can run faster than that.
You can drive.
Another morgue.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Hold up. Did buzz, wasn't? Is that it? Oh, it's not buzzing, it's not doing anything, huh? Okay. it might be it.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Something was buzzing right here.
We've got to nail this guy.
I don't think there's anything over here. About nighttime now.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Going back to
Where
Belmont High
exactly are we
School.
going? Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
If I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Oh, hold up. Move. Guess you're supposed to wait it out somewhere. I don't know. Okay, it's saving. I see the yellow flag. Why? Saving again. Who's this person right here? Oh, there's two people.
Isn't that the cop that caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Maybe I'm supposed to park the car right there, because I don't know why the car didn't park by the yellow flag.
Continue to respond, okay?
Dang. Lord have mercy. Maybe I have to go back to the police station. did not know. Why did he went back here? Might just end my gameplay right here. If I can't figure out where to go at next.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here.
Hey, you guys from Homicide? Right here.
Oh, okay, that's what we're doing.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Nothing else around the hood. Oh, maybe I can make a call.
That price is outrageous.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Might do 30 more minutes of this.
You're behind the wheel.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now. You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
She need the pervert. Pervert's in 1. What the?
Boys, you've really come through this time, haven't you?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Okay. I guess we can interview both people. I don't know.
You look like you've had it rough.
See me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
What kind of job, Eli?
Working fishing boats, odd jobs around the boatyards. I'm pretty good with my hands.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Should you back up?
Mrs. Muller was strangled with a triple braid. Give me something, Eli.
I like braid, but I didn't rope that woman. You're not hanging this one on me, partner.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
I should accuse him, but I don't know. Well, the butterfly thing, he had.
You're a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman?
I don't know, that's his work boot, though.
I done told you I found that pretty thing. I never stole it.
I don't like you, Eli.
I ain't got
you're an
nothing
evil
correct.
man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people.
I don't know what size shoes he.
I can't make you for this case.
Wait a
My
minute.
consolation is that I don't think you will be out of
Dang,
prison
I
for
should have
very
said
long.
about the pipe.
You can
pipe
count on it,
thing.
shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the hat squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about? For my money,
he had a pipe in his
number
trunk.
one suspect. The evidence is
I don't think I
solid.
ever saw
I
this.
think it's time we
I
hit
think
him.
he had shoes in this thing. I don't know. I know he had a pipe uniform and a rope. Never mind, he didn't have no shoes in this thing. What's the other guy?
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
I kind of think the rapist did it, low key. Let's see.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout.
But I didn't ask
I
the
learned
right
some more in the
questions.
Army.
Do you know anything about braided ropes?
Some. They're mainly used for mooring lines, hawsers, you know, that kind of stuff. We don't have much use for them in the machine shop. We use chain hoists.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
It was you, Hugo. I'm offering you a chance to come clean on this.
For the last time, I did not kill my wife.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
I should accuse him.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Bloody tire iron found in the trunk of D. Jamal's vehicle.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Charged suspect leave interrogation. I don't know, man.
Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
I hope I picked the right person, because I need to pick the rapist, too.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
I wonder, I don't know. I wonder if I was able to leave, since I was able to leave the interrogation, I wonder if I could have just went back to the rapist, because they didn't give me no option to charge him. Swears down a murder charge. Michelle Mahler contemplates life as an orphan. I gotta look up that one. See if the rapist or something did that one.
Phelps! We captured 2 regular armies.
Lieutenant! Phelps!
We've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. And tell
Only
the
got
mission
4
is over,
choices
there'll be
correct
no
on
more
that one,
saluting
too.
or signs of break.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Yet this golden boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマ何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Maybe I did pick the right person. Although I didn't get much answers correct on that. Let me see something. Okay.
105 North Avenue, 52.
Crime scene. Now, if it's another naked scene, well, we.
Units in the vicinity in any Central unit.
You have the address?
211 is
It's
shots
the alley
fired
off
at
Aliso
410
between
South
Los
Street.
Angeles and
Units in
Alameda.
Canano
You're
Code
kidding.
3
The
identified.
next
It's
one will
way
be
over
opposite
there.
Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
It's left at the next intersection. You know, that
Oh,
ain't
he
a
talking
bad
about the other
idea.
crime.
That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
I'm trying to go to the yellow flag one. Now, if you get another naked woman scene, naked woman crime thing after this is the third. This is the third crime scene right here.
You're ready to start the show.
With a
I'll
naked
take you
woman.
through.
If you get a fourth one, then Lord have mercy. I'm gonna look on Reddit. Let's see what people think about this game.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Carruthers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
They look like the same lady. Probably got a ring missing. Look like it.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Oh, I thought he was reaching for her arm. Oh, hold up. It's closing in.
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force. Kiss the blood, BD.
Okay, these cases, all these cases got to be a serial killer going on here.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered, naked.
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
4 murders? This is the third murder. What are you talking about 4 murders? This is one I don't remember. I know the lipstick one was the first woman murder, I believe.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was
Then the one we
probably
just
unconscious
did.
and strangled.
And then this one. This is one I don't remember. You said 4 murders, Lord. 4 woman female murders. Huh?
May as well follow the trail.
Phelps, you'll want to come and take a look at this.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
If I got all the stuff on the scene.
On it goes.
Something sparkling over there.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
House keys strung up like bait on a hook.
Is that it?
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
253.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brave son of a bitch.
Where are you taking us?
Detectives?
Hope I got all the clues.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
Something buzz over here. Most of them beer cans. All the beers. Never mind. Okay. Let's go to that, back to that bloodstain.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
The trail points up.
Now it's a long trail. That was another key.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
That's paintbrush, I see.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Does the female murders actually lead to something like a serial killer or something? Like nude female murders.
You can drive.
Trying to get there more quickly.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
I really don't think it's gonna be the husband this time, because these murders is like the same thing going on. I ain't gonna try to arrest the husband. If it's like another guy, I'm not gonna try to arrest the husband.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. You mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Are you showing wipe our feet?
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
You going up there with me, huh?
You look at that?
Been ransacked.
Smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Okay, we have an address.
It's up to then a court date. Schedule your case. Okay. Though it is not essential and many women in your position choose not to do so, I would advise you also to appear at the Central District Court. Maybe she was getting beaten up by her husband. It's like the other one did. I guess.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
They're pretty good with the lighting in the room.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
I like
What
her.
can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Come on, Mrs. Lepenti, you must have some idea.
Maybe a movie? Maybe church.
I
She
probably
was a
should have
very
used the
religious
community thing
girl.
on there. Start with a line there.
You've had a break-in?
No, that can't be true.
Now she knows she need to stop. Let me see this. Accused. You know she lying. I should
You're
accuse
being
on that.
economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti.
Remember that evidence.
What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Broken window. I know she saw that broken window, doggone it.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Should be bad copy.
We didn't find any jewelry upstairs. You haven't pocketed any evidence, have you?
That's outrageous. Are you accusing me of theft?
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Too
Pay a
correct.
call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
I've said it right from the start. We should come down hard on the husband. Let's
Oh
check
my
his
goodness.
place out.
You always think it's the husband. I don't think it's the husband this time. I should have locked up the rapist the last time around. They didn't give me the option to lock him up, but it probably would have if I would have let the husband go. I probably would have just had to go back to the rapist.
You know the way. You can drive.
I had to check what time it was. Sometimes the game does still be lagging, mainly when I'm driving. Now, how do we know what the apartment name is, though? Hold up, I think clues. Let me see. I forgot where his apartment at. Ain't nobody even press here. Let's look for one of them gold doors I can open up.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
It's a black dude. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot, we fighting again.
I got a...
Stand down, now.
What are you...
I should have grabbed him. There's one go down. He got the other one.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
What would happen with the three of them in there, or more?
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place to going over, then talk to the neighbors.
Man, if there's another dude,
Phelps,
then I won't arrest the husband this time.
You don't call me Finbar.
I think I'm just gonna let him go, 'cause ain't no way it's a coincidence all these naked women.
Just picked Fruit Market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place. The El Dorado.
Oh, I thought it was another thing for me to look at there. Hold up.
This will take some explaining.
Let's use that at a bar fight. So we'll take some explaining. But why would he keep evidence there if he killed his wife?
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Hold up. I need to look around a little more. Out the way, man. Oh, I thought that was a note on the desk. Not in the trash can, is it? Oh, we can't go over here.
No good. Nobody here.
Nobody there again? Oh, my say.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Oh, dang, that's all you said? I don't think there was another door, nope.
Ooh. Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
That's it? Okay.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Uh-oh.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died. Maybe the regulars, too. You should check it out.
Okay, I guess hopefully somebody is out there. Let me see something. I don't know if I want to go to the fruit market first or the El Dorado bar. Go to the fruit market. Ain't nobody in charge of this apartment over here.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finis Brown urgently request your presence at
Let me
Central.
see this
Has been found.
dot pattern note.
11K, en route.
253.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, Phelps. And no big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
And now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Oh, you went back to the police station?
I'm just praying the prince comes through so I can nail this son.
We was going to the Fruitville area.
Oh, just you wait.
straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir. This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Changed my mind. You would not give a spare swear deal FUBD text, huh? Keep upon thy soul by virtue of this curse. Oh, never mind. I thought you was gonna read the whole thing for me. These then be thou holding good, both infinite in the universe, and thou self-torturing and die. Oh, yeah. Self-torturing solitude and awful image of calm power. Though now thou sittest, let the hour come when thou must appear to be that which thou art eternally, and after many a false and fruitless crime, sworn track thy lagging fall through boundless space and time.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
I don't think the husband did it this time. He ain't ran or nothing. He just tried to beat us up like every other one did. Running just make you feel even more guilty. I can see why we would beat us up, because we barged in there. No, that's not the right view room. Where my partner went?
Phelps, you mind coming here and doing your job for a second?
Well, dang. I might turn over there.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
That's a lie.
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Let's see, where was it? Key, latest hat, personal effects, library card, charmed wristed photograph, bloody shirt.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Oh my goodness. accused again.
I don't believe you, Angel.
Stop this.
She's been granted the decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Oh boy, what that divorce thing.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Uh-oh.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Let's just do back
Looks
up
like
here.
somebody broke into her room and stole her things there, too. Why'd you do it, Angel?
What the hell are you talking about? I was home with Hippolito.
I should have accused him.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Not all that blood. You need to stop.
You're lying through your teeth. You killed her and your brother's in on it.
You don't know what you're saying. Why would I do that?
I should have said blurry shirt. I already said that. Ground Ford Coupe. I don't know what to say there.
Hippolito's my brother. But he would never lie for me about killing Antonia. He knows he'd go to hell for that.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
Got 2 out of 4 there.
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
I ain't just looking kind of guilty there.
I gotta make in the car in the end.
He is looking kind of guilty there. Hold on, I want to see my impressions again. Look back on them. Real trick. I guess you go on to the exit.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
Where's the one of the shop? Okay, right here.
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney, what can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
She looked like she was having a good night to you?
Hard to tell. Might have just been the booze that was making her seem maudlin.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
So yeah, we gotta look around here.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Seen this before already.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Oh, I think it was that 258 thing. 2? Oh, hold up. Is it backwards? Oh, 253. Submit to your husband as to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Savior. I don't think nothing is here. Unless I'm missing something. I thought that was a bracelet right there.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. They must have seen it during the war. This fruit stall punk gets about 10
Dang, you sure didn't let me
seconds
look
to
at the pipe.
explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Oh Lord, here we go. Sure didn't let me look at the pipe. I guess the pipe wasn't nothing.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Lord, you better move out of the way.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Oh, here we go.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Flipped it over.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
She tried the guy. Try to pick him other than the husband, low-key.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this
Never mind, I'll do no interview.
When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Maybe you're supposed to go to the bar too. You went to the bar. You on the side of Clem's stash. It was a wonder you didn't catch him red-handed at the El Dorado. Okay, I guess we didn't have to go to the El Dorado. I don't got no city damage. First time I got 0 for all those. For the damage. 5 out of 10. Dang. Oh, there had to be more clues that time. Hold up. Oof. I think I'm stopping after this.
Why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show? Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
White shoe slaying. Oh my goodness, if this is another female murder.
Hey ladies, get out of the road!
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how
Let's see if there's a naked female murder on this one.
Great people will let us know in good time.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. She said all's fair in love and war.
It's dark outside.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it going to stop?
Let me see something. I thought you would have got some more outfits by now. Let's go ahead and put this outfit on. We haven't been in this outfit in a minute.
Fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling.
Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to sing.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests and the racket are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base. That guy there will lead us up.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body, partner. Get used to seeing him. You're the gig.
Are you supposed to follow him?
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Oh, she ain't naked.
Blunt force trauma.
She was choked.
Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate.
Well,
no
strangle.
message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Mm-hmm. Can't see nothing on this one. Oh, 1 minute.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Ain't nothing there.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
No rain this time either. Guess there's nothing on our body to look at. Okay, never mind.
Incidental.
Okay, there's nothing there.
Doesn't look like anything.
Okay, I guess it wasn't a robbery here. I don't know how much. Oh shoot. Yep, I gotta free up space.
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene. Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Is that it? Who's this?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Looked like that lady was drunk when they were showing her crossing the road. Hobo camp. I should go to the hobo camp first. Maybe Superior Laundry. So I might... Oh, hold up. Now let me set the location there. Maybe there's another clue somewhere. That's weird. Oh, I gotta make a phone call. Never mind. Cause I don't know where the address at or whatever.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thank you.
Okay, now she'll let me set it.
Can you drive to this one?
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
I think that's not our car, but
No
anyway,
message.
go on, take.
Excuse me? There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written onto them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, all right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Okay, I think I'm gonna stop right here. Whew. Golly. See why this is a long game. I think some of this content they could have cut out. Low key. Anyway, see you later, guys. This is 3 hours long, gosh.